Hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can implement a character into Unreal Engine with MakeHuman. MakeHuman is an open source character design program, so you'll be fine to use it for free. So just pick a version here, the stable one or the nightly build, which is here. So once you downloaded this, just open MakeHuman up so we can start modeling our character. So once it opened, just press yes and it will go big. So here's our UI. Here you can pick your gender. First I will go with the male one. So here you can really change anything, but I will stuck with the normal one. So I will go here under a lot of sections. So hide faces needs to be unchecked. And then I will go for the elegant suit, which we can later correct. We'll go for those white shoes. Yeah, don't worry about these. These can be corrected in Blender. The eyes is okay. Hair will be a male hair, so I will go with this short one. These, the normals one. Topology, here you can change the highest, use the highest poly, so I will use this one, but most polys, and I will also smooth it out so it's a bit better and also more polys. So next we have our eyebrows. I picked those. Eyelashes, you don't need eyelashes, and we pick a tongue. So next up we have the skin section where I use the middle-aged Caucasian, and yeah, you can change the eye color here to blue or to green, what you like. Next up we have the animation section, so we will use the game engine Bones, which will work good with Mixamo. So we took these and we want to have our basic T-pose. So that's best for Mixamo, and if you want you can give it some life with a smile. And yeah, that's all for the fast way. So actually save this now, so go ahead and make a Mixamo folder. I will delete my demo projects here, create this to test everything, so just save file. So here we will save our meshes, so male 1. Oops, no, we want to just pick this and want to call this male 1, so like this you want to go to save. Then we want to export, just go to FBX, helper geometry, it as decimeters, and yeah, export it as an FBX. So you can now see it just make for me an export folder, which is okay, and the test folder, and here is the male one. So I will also make a female one, so go to modeling, go to gender female. Here you can leave everything as it is. For clothes, don't want to pick those, we want to pick female things, so this suit. So we go with this ugly sports suit, but because the other one is very, very bad, so maybe because I have the wrong topology, so I will use this female generic. This is also not that good. Okay, we leave that as it is, and we will fix this later. So go into clothes, and maybe this is maybe better. Oof, this looks awful. Okay, we will use this because it's more clothed. So high poly is okay. For the hair, want female hair, so just pick one of those hairs. I don't know which is good. I would. This looks not that good. Okay, let's edit our default skin, because this is male skin, I guess we have, so just pick the female one. Caucasian female. Okay, that's better. So now we can pick some eyebrows, some big ones like these, and some eyelashes, some middle eyelashes. This is okay. Maybe we go to this and randomize our character so it goes better into female. So you can click sometimes to. Okay, this is very the fuck. The hell. Okay, no. Just go back and use the default one we had. So this is better. Okay, we will stay with this now. It's not perfect, but it will work for this purpose. So just do the same here. Smile is okay. Maybe pick some other hairs. Yeah, this looks more female to me. These hairs were just ugly. Okay, now we just save this as female one. Save this up and export it like say. Yeah, that's fine. So now go into Blender. So we now make it ready for Mixamo. So I delete everything here, press 1 and 5, and then import our FBX from our MakeHuman folder. So get to the exports, pick the female or the male first, like you want. And yeah, here we go. So export this just straight out. So go again into this, make a new folder, call it Blender exports, and just call it female FBX. And do the same for the male ones. So delete this and import the male. Oh, I forgot shoes for the girl, but I don't think that it's a problem, so she will have no shoes, so it's okay. So now we just again export this as the female, as the male. So once it both exported, we to go to Mixamo, log in, and of course we want to upload those two characters. So I'll go to character and select this one. So I will stop here and upload both characters, and then I will continue. So once it finished, you can go to my assets and check for those. And yeah, here something went wrong, but yeah, it's not a problem, because yeah, it's actually a bug from Mixamo. So just go here and search for an idle, and if you have an idle, so I will just pick this idle and yeah, add it to my assets and view the download. So yeah, it still don't work. I don't know why this comes, but sometimes the server from Mixamo overloads. So I did this today like 10 times, and 5 times it worked, and 5 times it doesn't work, but the results are always the same. So I pick the idle and download this without the skin. Can here use normal FBX as it works well with Unreal. So just go for folder, your MakeHuman folder, and make a Mixamo export folder. save everything. So I delete the debug ones. So now I check the female. It's better. Search for an idle here. It's also bugged. So I don't know what's going on there. I just pick an animation I know which works good. So I pick this one, go to download again without the skin, and yeah, now it just worked. So we have the female idle and the male idle. Just call this idle female. And now we need our characters again to be downloaded, so just pick the male one. Something going wrong. Yeah, okay. Now the male has some bugs, but don't rely on this, so just download it. So you have the male, and want to normally get the normal female. So now we have actually the male, the female with all basics. We have two idle animations. So where's the male one? It's downloading. Okay. So later we will have to make more run animation and walk animation. So go to characters and do this for both of them. So go to find animations, type in walk. Good walk animation. Good. I will just use this. So add view download. Mark in place and then download with skin. Yeah, do this also for the female. And if you did this, just find also run animation. This one in place. Assets in place. Q download without skin and download this. So I will stop now and download also walking and running for female, and then we will go on. So I'm finished now. I have 2 run, 2 walk, and 2 idles, and 2 meshes. So this is the last one. I call this run female. So we have now, I think, 6 animations. 7. Should be 6 animations and 2 base characters, so 8. Okay, that's correct. So here we can delete everything in Blender. Just point 1. And now we export. We import our Mixamos. So go Mixamo export and get the male one, which was bugged in Mixamo, but should work here. Yeah, and it worked. So I do this now only for the male, and you have to do it for the female. So just go here, click the suit, go into sculpt mode, scroll in, make sure you have sculpt draw selected, and just click here to pull the things out, make it smooth. So this is fine. Shoes looks also fine. Here everything looks fine, so we can leave it as it is. So we just export the FBX into our Blender export and call this male. We just stop this here, and I will show you how we can actually separate everything. So we open this up, go into object mode, and we delete everything except the actual mesh. So this was wrong. We need the high poly object mode mesh. And this disk we can, hairs we can only, and we only need those 4 objects. This is our base character. So we export this, as male clear with anims. So it's with animations. Then we have to Control Z everything back up. So we actually have the suit back again. So now we can delete everything else. So delete the teeth, delete the tongue, and the body. So we only have those 4 things. So now we want to have the suit, so we can export this separately. So it's the clothes. Again, Control Z to bring the 4 things back. Now we can delete the suit first, and we delete the eyebrows and the shoes, so we only have the hairs. Export the hairs. So we have clean hairs, and again Control Z to bring those back. Delete this, delete the hairs, and delete the eyebrows, so we only have the shoes. Export this with the name of shoes. Again, we just need to bring the shoes and the eyebrows back, so we just make the eyebrows the last thing. So type in brow or something. Yeah, that's it for the male. So now you have to do everything else or the same with the female. So here it's a bit more work because we have more to sculpt. I will show you a bit of it. So press on the skeleton first. This one I think is the skeleton. Yes, press H to make it visible. And you can better now. So go into Sculpt when you press on the textures or on the clothes, and just like before, pull everything out. If you want, you can play with those values here. Smooth is a good value too, to actually make those sharp ends, yeah, smoother. So just play a bit with these values. Proper leggings or proper shirt and proper jeans. So it looks good. We can later, yeah, make it again after we imported it into Unreal, and just re-import everything. So go to Smooth, and actually want this sharp edges away. So I think this will work, so you can just play a bit with this better, but I leave it as it is. So just make the same thing with this one like we did before with the male. So delete everything unnecessary. So get the eyebrows, delete them, the ponytail deleted, and just have those 4. Okay, we'll stop here and come back after I finish. So next up, we just create a project. I just call it char, get the 3rd person, and create this. So now we can just import everything into our project. So I'll call this male. I will import here the base. So go into base and go to desktop, and yeah, just pick port clear. So here, just leave it as it is. We check now the rotation. I think there's a bug from MakeHuman where we need to correct the rotation. We will see this soon. So it's finished. Just ignore this and let's see. Yeah, it's a rotation bug. So just delete it again, everything, and import the male clear, the rotation -90. So do this, male clear with animations. So now it's finished. Just, yeah, this works. So go into the eyes to correct the opacity. So go into this, click translucent, and just connect this, and you're ready to go. Save, and yeah, just close this up. So next, for the male, just import all other stuffs like clothes and make it like you pick the male clothes one, and here you pick the male clear skeleton, so everything has the same skeleton. And for the rotation, just make the same thing like before. If you have other rotations, just play with those values and you will have a normal character. So I will do here a break and come back after I imported the hairs and the eyebrows and the shoes. And yeah. So after you finished, I'm now in the brow. So here we also need to fix the translucency. So go here onto translucent and plug in the opacity, apply this, and go into the hair folder where we have the same problem. So here just make translucent, plug in the opacity, apply this. The hairs should look better after they compiled. So at the time this compiles, we can now make the female. So female, we have the base one, which will be the female clear with animation, where we also pick no skeleton, so it gets its own skeleton, and here should be the same bug with the rotation. And yeah, just import this. So just ignore this, and yeah, there's our female. So here we have the same bugs. So it's just always the same thing to do. So here do the same with clothes and the other stuff, and we will, yeah, I will break this here. And do not forget to pick with the skeleton the female skeleton. So just to make sure that you pick this and always use the same rotation. So yeah, I will break again. So once you've finished, you can here also fix the opacity and just plug this in and get the hairs of the curve. Whoops, we want this one and this one to be translucent. So here we are finished, and we will save now. And I show you on the fast way how to make the animations for those. So we just go into animation and create an animation blueprint with anim instance at first for female, F, and we want an anim blueprint for the male one. So we click, we just call this F and M, and we want for both blend space 1D. So female blend space, and blend space D for the male. So male 1D. This blend space 1D, yeah. So here we just correct our mesh. So we pick here the male one, so male, and the male clear, male, not female. What did I do? There is the male. So this is the normal one, and we add skeletal meshes to this. So we just plug this in, and we zero this out. So like this. Here we pick male, male hair, and call this hair, and we duplicate this, call this clothes. So we write here clothes, which make it easier. Yeah, that's better. And we duplicate those two. So we have here shoes, where we can write in shoes, male shoes. And So now we copy the animation from this one, because this would take too much time to explain everything, so we just stay with the normal from the third person template. So go into our male blend space, display vertical, we pick the same speed, and then I forgot to import animations, so let's go to our Mixamo export and let's grab the walking in place male, the idle, which is the male idle, and the running in place, which is also the male one. So the other one is called female, so I know this is the male. So I will use the male, and here we don't need rotation at all. So we import everything, and yeah, that looks good. Oh, I think there's one thing I missed. Let's look if everything works fine here. Seems to work good. So if it doesn't work good, you just have to import the animation into Blender and export from Blender as FBX, and then it also works. But it looks like in 4.40 it's fixed and works. So here we go, pick our idle. Now I'm in the blend space 1D. We pick our running to the top, whoops, like so, and want our walking to be at 100. So now we have this, this blend. Okay, next up we want to make our male animation blueprint. Oh, this is too much. Just close everything. Whoops. Close everything up. So we go into the male one. Here, this one needs to be saved to get to be closed. So now I can close this. Here we want to get the third person animation blueprint and make the same for this one. So we call this is in air question mark, and we call this one speed. Compile and save, go to the third person event graph and copy everything up here and just plug it into our male. Next up we go into the jump loop and get the default machine and copy this into our. Here we don't need the jump because we have no jump. We need to actually replace this with our blend space 1D. So now we have an actual root. So the last thing before we finished, whoops, we need to set our animation blueprint to the M1. So just do it for the M. Like so. Compile and save. And now if you play, a cool guy, and everything works perfect together. And that's it. In the next video I'm going to show you how you can change between those characters, so you have the female or the male, and you can change maybe the clothes and the hairs and stuff like this. So we will make more MakeHuman characters with more different clothes. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. Have a nice day and bye.